Hi folks, how you going?
G'day. What are you expecting from Liberation Day?
I don't think anyone knows what to expect. That's a decision for the United States government, and our government will respond accordingly.
And how is this government going to respond? Are you going to be meeting tomorrow to watch it at 8 a.m. or?
Well, needless to say that the government has thought hard about what things might happen and what would be the smartest way to respond on behalf of the New Zealand people. But at this point, it's really up to them to decide what they're announcing.
Do you think people feel more safe or less safe in their homes and communities than they did a year ago?
Look, I believe they demonstrably are safer. You don't see the levels of reporting of a ram raid a week. Victimisation statistics have fallen. However, if you've done some polling, then it's possible you have a different view.
Do you think that's because of actions the government's taken, or just ram raids have fallen out of fashion?
Ram raids aren't the only thing that's fallen. This government has taken the view that our priority with crime should be the safety of innocent people and consequences for criminals. The previous guys tried being kind to criminals hoping they'd be kind back. Only problem was crooks didn't get the message, and actually victimisation went up 30% in 5 years.
In terms of the Privileges Committee, Te Pāti Māori are not going along. They've called a press conference while it's running to presumably give their defence. At this point, what can Parliament actually do? Because there's not much of a scenario where they're actually going to apologise to the House. I'm sure that you'll agree. So what is actually tangibly can Parliament do at this point?
I reckon cut their pay. That'll get them back to the table pretty quick.
Is that something the Speaker can do?
Yeah, absolutely. The Privileges Committee can make whatever advice it likes to the House, and the House can pass any resolution it likes. It's not up to me, it's up to the Privileges Committee, but I bet you that'd get them back pretty quick, because they're pretty happy to grandstand on the taxpayer dime and tell the world that they matter more and don't have to follow the same rules as everyone else. Cut their pay, see what they're like then.
Is that your recommendation to this, the Privileges Committee? Is that what you'd be wanting them to be doing?
Well, they got to start following the rules like everyone else and not thinking that they're special. If everyone behaved the way they did, this whole democracy wouldn't work. Just because they don't believe that our parliament and our democracy is legitimate doesn't mean it's not important to everyone else in this country. And frankly, if they want to get paid taxpayer money, they ought to respect the taxpayer, respect the parliament, show up, follow the rules like everyone else is expected to.
What do you think of the findings from the review into the incident concerning the 11-year-old in Waikato?
Look, that whole saga is just absolutely tragic. It's clearly a long series of, I understand, I haven't read the full report, but about 20 different mistakes. And clearly it's not acceptable, and there's going to be a whole series of, I guess, consequences and inquiries, but that's not something I'm directly involved in.
Do you think there should be a more formal inquiry, though, given what the review has highlighted?
Well, I think that the question is, do we need more process or do we need more action? It's pretty clear what's happened from the inquiry. It's now up to the people in positions of responsibility to make amends for it.
Cool, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.